job today. We're going to do, I'm going to introduce one more thing to you that you may do when you are finished with your centers. When you are finished with centers, you always ask Mrs. Snelling, right, what you should do, all right, or what you can do. All right, remember, here's our letter G. Now, G makes how many sounds? Jump, jump. That's the soft one. And show me the hard one. Here's your G. Here's your O, like octopus. Excellent job. I'm going to mix these all up. What? I'm going to mix them up. And guess what? You can take turns being the teacher. So you'll have to decide if they go in the G row or if they go in the O row. All right? I'm going to put these right here. Now, are you going to, you know what, I better put them over here, guys, because they might fall out of there. Are you going to whine and cry and say, well, I didn't get to be the teacher? No. Because then you can take turns, right? Yeah. All right. Now, also, another thing that you can do, since we've read Brown Bear, and I have the book, so again, one of you can be the teacher, a couple of you can be the storytellers with the puppets, and I'm sorry you're talking right on my words. Let's not talk on my words. You can reenact Brown Bear, all right? And remember, these puppets are so old, they're older than you are. I mean, they are old. So be gentle with them, okay? And retell the story. That's another choice you can make. We have experts who know every single one of their letters. Now, I'm going to be pulling some people up to my table, and we're going to be working on some letters, right? But look who's an expert at their letters. Claire, Isabel, Elijah, Aaliyah, and Kylie. They know all 52 letters. Here's your letters. You can nicely ask one of these people, or if they're busy, you just say, hey, can I help you another time? Because I really have to finish my center. All right? So don't get mad at them if they can't help you right away, because they'll be able to help you later. Chris? All right. Let's do our poem so we remember what we're doing. Crayons. Ready? This is the one that you're going to be doing back there. No blue, no blue, no blue. Got it. First use the blue, then the brown one. Put them all away when you are done. This is your interactive poem. So we're not going to glue those down, because what would happen if I glued those down? I wouldn't be able to get them back off, would I? Okay, Nevaeh, would you please go close the door for me? All right, try this one. First use the yellow. I can't hear you. Guys, try it again.
First use the yellow, then the black one.
Put them all away when you are done. Uh-oh, now I'm going to do my two favorite colors.
Gray and red.
For Ohio State, go Bucks. Ready? First use the gray, then the red one. Let me hear you.
Put them all away when you are done.
Awesome job. Let's do one more. Oh, I know a lot of you, especially a lot of the girls, these are their two favorite colors. All right, ready? I want to hear those beautiful voices. Here we go.
First use the purple, then use
Pink one. Put them all away when you are done. Here's my envelopes. Did I glue these down?
No.
Are we allowed to glue these down? No, because you have an envelope on your poem. All right? And so this is another thing you can do when you are finished. You may come up with a friend, and you can be the teacher, and then your friend can be the teacher. Your Elmer the Elephant characters turned out great. All right? These turned out great. I love them. They are all special and unique, like Elmer the Elephant, who was our character in the story we read yesterday. So I glued your eyeball on, and you get to take them home.
Yay.
Boys and girls. Let me see your little cute little eyeballs up here. Right here. Eyes on Mrs. Dawn. Thanks. Look right here. Thank you. When you are using the glue water mixture, okay, remember I said only use one piece. We paint, paper, paint. Say it.
Paint,
Paper, paint. All right? Yesterday, I had one person who kind of had a little difficulty. We got it straightened around. But that person had a little bit of difficulty, a little bit of trouble, because that person put way too much paper on. There were like 4 or 5 pieces of paper on top of each other. And sometimes that paper sticks together. So tissue paper, you have to be very careful with it because it kind of is really thin and it sticks together. So use your paint, all right? Then put your paper on top. Then paint again. If it hangs over the edge, that's okay. If you have a great big piece hanging off of his trunk, that's okay. Because guess what? We're going to cut around it, so we're going to cut that piece off anyway. So if you have a great big chunk like this hanging off of his trunk, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Don't cry in your soup, because we'll just cut it right off, won't we? All right. Now, yep, we're not going to cry in our soup. Now, one more thing. If you can hear my voice, clap once. Thank you. One more thing we're going to do. Yesterday when we were spinning our letters, okay, and let me show you, because we had a little bit of confusion. One person was a little confused because he was with Mrs. Talkers and he didn't hear everything that we said. So, are you just going to write N, C, 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 C? No. I mean, if I wanted you to do that, would I give you a spinner? No. The fun of it is spinning the letter to see which one you get the most of. The purple, and yesterday I had a person say, Mrs. Snelling, there's not a letter on the purple. I know that. Remember yesterday I said, there's no letter on the purple? That's okay. So it landed on the letter F. Whoops, you can't see it. F. So you're going to go to the next block up. We start this graph at the bottom and we work our way up. If I just wanted you to go F, 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 I wouldn't even give you a spinner. But it's more fun to spin. And then what you can do when you're finished, you can compare with someone. And I can say, Aaliyah, look, I got 3 N's, but I only got 1 T. And Aaliyah might say, well, I got 6 T's, but I didn't get any N's. Okay? So you can compare and see who has the most. You can also think of some words that begin with that letter, like mouse. And what's my favorite candy? M&M's. And what do I say when I eat M&M's? That's right. So that's it. Okay? Now let's go over our center rules quickly. Okay? Who can tell me? Oh, let's see, my best listeners in the whole world. Ryder, what's one center rule?
Be quiet at your center.
Don't use a loud voice at your center. That's right. You can talk to someone that's close to you in a nice voice, can't you? You don't have to yell. Kylie, what's another one?
Stay at your center.
Stay at your center. Are we going to mosey over to the computers?
No.
Holy cow, we are not. Alex, what's our last one?
Clean your center.
Am I your maid?
No.
Am I your mom?
No.
Am I your mama?
No.
Oh, I'm your teacher. I don't clean up after you. I don't even clean up after anybody at my house. They clean up on their own. So clean up on the floor and glue stick lids. Listen for the lid. There you go. All right, I am going to, now, if I pull you out of your center for just a little bit of time, it's because we're going to work on some letters together. All right? So don't fret and say, well, I'm supposed to be at my center working, because I'll give you time to finish. All right? We're not going to fret. All right? Listen for your center group. Do we run back to our centers?
No.
Absolutely not. Here we go. If you are center group, now listen up, because Elmer is already set up back here. Don't forget to put your name on the back of Elmer. Okay? If you are center group 3, Louise, Sunny, Aaron, or Hunter, you may quietly walk back. You have your own cup of glue. You have your own Elmer. Okay? If you are sight word spin, letter spin, not sight words. We're not ready for that yet. Group 2, Alex, Elisha, Isabel, Noah, and Claire. Excellent job. And Claire, how about if you get a chair from over here? Claire and chair rhyme, don't they? Now, can you and Claire share a spinner? Because I don't know